action. Hey everybody, welcome back to Going With The Ganongs. Welcome back to another week and another video. If you're new here, we are a family of 4 who have moved off-grid, and we are slowly but surely building our own off-grid cabin in the woods. We started this journey in August of 2023. It is now November 2024, and we are slowly chipping away at some important projects before our next winter hits. As you can see behind me here, this is a bathtub. We got this thing for $150 on Facebook Marketplace. It is exactly the style of tub that we've wanted in the cabin. We had used for the last year inside just this portable tub that was made out of the same material as a soft side pool. There were some holes in it and it started to get water in the interior, so like in between 2 layers that you couldn't get out. We needed a solution so that we could shower inside in the cabin before winter hits. Through the summer, we spent a lot of time showering outside, and then through this fall, we've just been using our trailer. But as we get close to freezing temperatures, we need to be able to close up and winterize our trailer. Now, to go along with this tub is also going to be a need to finish off the cabin portion of our gray water system. So obviously all of the plumbing that's going to lead into the gray water system, if you saw that video a few weeks ago. But I have a little thing that I need to fix with this tub. These 2 legs back here are broken, and even then these legs are not even with each other. And I think with some pieces of wood I'm gonna be able to essentially make feet that this can sit right into. I think we're gonna be able to figure something out pretty easy. So to start this video, we're gonna try to figure out a way to make this tub level and sit flat. Once it's level and can sit flat, then we're gonna be ready to take it inside and get the plumbing figured out underneath the cabin so that we can start showering inside without having to go outside. All right, let's get to it. So this kind of thing is the best idea I can come up with. I'm just drilling out some holes in this piece of wood so they can fit in. Hopefully I can get this so that it sits perfectly in this little piece of wood. And I'd take the time to get these things smooth. I'd use my jointer probably just to take off the craziness and route the edges to make things just smooth. I think this is my best bet. All right, next step is to take out some of this material so this little bump doesn't hit. Well, sometimes when you live off-grid, you just gotta go with a bit of a jimmy-rigged, rustic look that's gonna be functional. Alright, we're gonna use this as our template. Now, the problem with the back, this is the front one, all these legs on the front are solid and good, but 2 of the legs on the back move, so they've been broken some way.
I'm making a mark?
Sorry.
What is this big?
The green ones. Take a bath in this thing. Oh yeah.
Oh, hey!
If anyone's wondering why I'm going to the effort of sanding down, but it still kind of looks like rough, it's just so that, you know, it sticks out underneath the tub. For one, it'll just look a little more inviting and a little more finished off than if I left it completely rough. And for two, it sticks out enough that, you know, your foot could go under and stub your toe on here. And you don't really want to stub your toe on something that's sharp angle. So I really just routed off all those edges that are going to stick out and sanded it down so that while we're working with it, we don't get too many splinters. Because if you've ever worked with hemlock, it's super easy to get quick splinters all over your hands. All right, these are ready to go back under the tub, and the next step of the tub process is going to be installing the drain in the actual bathtub itself, and then we're going to have to get it in its position and a hole in the floor and all of that. So it's pretty exciting to think that we're at this step, a little terrifying to think that I need to cut a hole in the floor of the cabin and commit fully. Because on va pas que ça. So if you're needing a break, thank you. Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
Did you make a tiny F?
Okay, so we are about to do probably the scariest part of this whole tub install, and that is committing to putting a hole through the floor outside so we can drain it. Now, I'm pretty confident with where it is, but you know, once you put a hole in, there's no going back. So I'm going to double check it, and then we're going down and out so we can tie this in to our gray water system. It'll be the first thing that we tie in, actually, so guess we just have to do it. There's a hole in the floor. Alright, we did it. We have a hole through the floor all the way outside. We'll be showering in here tonight, I hope. I think for this exact reason, plumbing will be one of my least favorite. I also don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna figure it out. Little thing out there with the silver top at the drain end. Hold hard. One piece down. Lots to go.
There you go.
Thanks, buddy. Apart for me.
on one side? Are you gonna silicone that? Because that putty stuff is not like gonna just stay there like that.
All right, there we have it for today. Here's to hoping that my first plumbing job is going properly. I'm sure somebody watching this might tell me I'm doing something wrong here, but I think this is gonna work for what we need. The next steps though, the other end here is going to be the bathroom sink and then a kitchen sink. We don't even have a bathroom sink, but I think over the winter that'll slowly come. Kitchen sink is there, and we need to get to a spot where we don't have to empty buckets every day. Think so?
Hopefully.
Can you hear it? Ooh. Yay! Woo!
Yeah. All right, there we have it. The inside S-trap taking us down outside is done. It is time to crawl back underneath the cabin. I've been under there a bunch, getting things all measured out. I'm going to take it with me this time, and we're going to get it all glued up and make sure that things are just at the right angle. You can see over this way, there's the P-trap from the tub, and I have this all lined up. I'm gonna need some strapping to get it up and secured, but here we go. Let's try to get this installed. I don't know if I have a good angle to show it, but we'll show as much as we can. I'm on the last two pieces really, but I'm gonna have to add a couple pieces of strapping. It's officially connected. I need to go get some strapping so this pipe isn't just dangling there. And other than that, it's time to test it. The level was all good, so we'll get a... There's some light. So this thing should be working the way it needs to. Hopefully tonight is the first night. We'll go test it. We'll show you our first test and make sure everything works. But other than that, I think we might be done the plumbing for now in the cabin. Good. And there we have it, everybody. We just tested this. Water's coming through properly. That means that the sink in the kitchen and the shower are now both plumbed in, going out into our gray water system, and I no longer have to empty showers or kitchen buckets. I actually have 2 more buckets to empty. They're sitting on the back deck right now, and those are going to be the final kitchen buckets that I need to empty for the cabin. So to end this video off, let's go empty those last buckets together. If you can see the cabin way over there behind me, we've been walking this far into the woods once a day for as long as we've lived in the cabin and been dumping our water in the woods. And today is the day that we get to stop doing that. As much as doing that for 1 year might put some people off, it was just a challenge that you have to kind of rise to. You have to accept it. You just have to keep doing it. But today, it's just a little extra sweet that I don't have to do that anymore. Obviously, we are slowly chipping away at this off-grid cabin and off-grid homestead and land, and there's lots to do. There's so much more to make this place just a little bit more like home. Having the plumbing done so that I don't have to empty buckets is one less thing that I have to do every day, which opens up just a little bit more time, a little bit more mental energy to put somewhere else. So thanks for watching. Thanks for following along. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.